Imagine that someone asks you, "Why is this person a good leader?" You answer, "Because he is good." The sentence is not grammatically wrong, but the answer is too weak. It gives an opinion without explaining it. Your listener still does not know what the person did, what quality the person showed, or what happened because of that action. Today, you will learn a simple speaking formula that helps you describe a leader clearly and support your opinion with evidence. The formula has 4 parts: quality, action, evidence, and result. First, name the exact quality. Next, describe what the person does. Then, give a specific example. Finally, explain the result. Let's begin with quality. A quality is part of someone's character. A strong leader may be calm, responsible, resourceful, decisive, patient, fair, brave, generous, organized, or trustworthy. But one quality word is not enough. If you only say, "He is resourceful," your listener may still ask, "How do you know?" So add an action. He is resourceful because he thinks of practical solutions when the group has a problem. Now the answer is clearer, but we can make it stronger by adding evidence. He is resourceful because he thinks of practical solutions when the group has a problem. For example, when the family runs out of food, he creates a new plan and leads everyone toward a safer place. Now add the result. As a result, the group finds food and begins to feel hopeful again. Listen to the complete answer. He is a resourceful leader because he thinks of practical solutions when the group has a problem. For example, when the family runs out of food, he creates a new plan and leads everyone toward a safer place. As a result, the group finds food and begins to feel hopeful again. That is a complete answer. It has a quality, an action, evidence, and a result. Now let's look at another useful quality: calm under pressure. A weak answer is, "He is calm." A better answer is, "He stays calm when everyone else is frightened." An excellent answer is, "He is calm under pressure because he continues thinking when the group is frightened." We can see this when he asks everyone to slow down, listen carefully, and move together. His calm behavior prevents panic and helps the group continue safely. Notice the phrase, "We can see this when." This phrase is very useful when you need to give evidence from a story, a film, a class text, a sports match, or a real-life situation. You can also say, for example, one clear example is, "This is shown when." "This proves that." "This shows that." As a result, these phrases connect your opinion to real evidence. Now compare 2 answers. Answer 1. He is a good leader because he is good and helps people. Answer 2. He is a responsible leader because he protects the group and thinks about their needs. For example, he checks that everyone has water before they continue. This shows that he does not only think about himself. The second answer sounds more mature because it explains exactly what the leader does. Now let's work with the quality decisive. A decisive person can make a clear decision instead of waiting too long. Here is a strong answer. She is decisive because she makes a plan when the group is uncertain. When 2 paths are available, she studies the situation, chooses the safer path, and explains her reason. As a result, everyone knows what to do next. Decisive does not mean careless. A strong leader does not make random decisions. A strong leader looks at the situation, considers the risks, and then chooses. Now let's use generous. A generous leader shares time, knowledge, food, attention, or opportunities with other people. You could say, he is generous because he does not keep everything for his own group. When he learns that other families are also hungry, he invites them to share the meal. This shows that he cares about the wider community. That answer gives us more than a personality word. It gives us behavior and evidence. Here is an important language correction. After the verb let, use a person and the base form of the verb. Say, let me know. Let her speak. Let them decide. Do not say, let me to know. Let her to speak. Let them to decide. The word to is not needed after let. So instead of saying, a leader will let you to know something, say, a good leader lets everyone know what is happening. You could also say, a good leader explains the plan clearly. Or, a good leader keeps the team informed. All three sentences sound natural. Let's practice the pattern. A good leader lets everyone know what is happening. He let the group know that the plan had changed. Please let me know when you are ready. The structure is always let person base verb. Now let's improve another idea. Sometimes learners say, the leader manages the children. This can be correct, but manage often sounds like control, organization, or responsibility. In a story, more precise verbs may sound better. You can say, he guides the children. He keeps everyone calm. He organizes the group. He gives clear instructions. He makes sure nobody is left behind. Choose the verb that describes the exact action. Precise verbs create stronger answers. Now let's build an answer step by step. Question. What makes her a good leader? Level 1. She is a good leader. Level 2. She is a calm and responsible leader. Level 3. She is calm and responsible because she listens before making a decision. Level 4. She is calm and responsible because she listens before making a decision. For example, when the group disagrees, she asks each person to explain the problem before she chooses a solution. Level 5. She is calm and responsible because she listens before making a decision. For example, when the group disagrees, she asks each person to explain the problem before she chooses a solution. As a result, the group accepts the plan and works together. That is the answer ladder. Each level adds useful information. Now it is your turn. Think of a leader from a story, film, game, sports team, class project, or family situation. Choose one quality. Maybe the person is calm, brave, responsible, fair, patient, resourceful, decisive, generous, organized, or trustworthy. Now describe one action. What does the person actually do? Next, give evidence. What specific moment proves your idea? Finally, explain the result. What changes because of that action? You can use this speaking frame. I think this person is a blank leader because blank. For example, blank. This shows that blank. Here is one model. I think the team captain is a responsible leader because she checks that everyone understands the plan. For example, before the competition begins, she repeats each person's role and asks whether anyone needs help. This shows that she cares about the whole team, not only her own performance. Let's try a second model. I think the older brother is resourceful because he finds a solution when the lights go out. For example, he uses a flashlight, closes the refrigerator to keep the food cold, and gives each person a simple job. As a result, the family stays calm until the electricity returns. Now listen to a short situation and decide which leadership qualities you can identify. A school hiking club is returning from a mountain trail when dark clouds arrive earlier than expected. The students become nervous because the path is wet and the wind is getting stronger. The group leader does not tell everyone to run. First, she checks the map and looks for the nearest shelter. Then, she asks two older students to walk at the back, so nobody becomes separated. She gives a raincoat to a younger student who forgot to bring one. She also sends a message to the school office and explains where the group is going. The club reaches the shelter before the heavy rain begins. Everyone is tired, but nobody is hurt and nobody is missing. Which qualities did you notice? You might say she is calm, responsible, decisive, organized, and generous. Now choose only one or two qualities and support them. Here is a strong answer. She is a calm and responsible leader because she thinks carefully instead of making the group run in panic. For example, she checks the map, organizes the students, and lets the school office know where they are going. As a result, the whole group reaches the shelter safely. Notice the natural phrase. She lets the school office know. Not to. She lets the school office to know. There is one more useful language point. Leadership is a noun. We say, she shows strong leadership. His leadership helped the team. But we do not normally say, he is very leadership. Instead say, he is a strong leader. He is good at leading the team. He shows strong leadership. This distinction helps you choose the correct word form. Leader is a person. Lead is a verb. Leadership is a noun describing the ability or process. Now let's review the four-part formula one more time. Qualities. Action. Evidence. Result. Do not stop at, he is a good leader. Name the exact quality. Describe the exact action. Give a specific example. Explain what happened because of it. This formula can help you in speaking exams, book discussions, film reviews, school presentations, and everyday conversations. Your final challenge is to answer this question. What is one quality every good leader needs, and why? Use the full structure. Name the quality. Describe the action. Give evidence from a real or imagined situation. Explain the result. Here is the frame one final time. I think a good leader should be blank because blank, for example blank, as a result blank, this shows that blank. Save this formula and practice it with 3 different people. The more specific your evidence becomes, the stronger, clearer, and more natural your English will sound.